Greetings, fellow nerds! Welcome back to another MTG Nerdfall video where we are doing some Standard 2022 Forgotten Realms Standard. This deck it'll be interesting. Let me put it that way. It's we're really just trying to do one thing, and that's pretty difficult to do because it's very specific. So we'll see how it goes. But if you want to see more stuff like this, be sure to hit subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, hit that notification bell, whatever helps you find me a little bit easier in the future. All that good stuff. I'm also live on Twitch playing some MTG, RPG games, occasionally some Valorant. So if you want to catch me live there as well, be sure to check out the Twitch link down below. Give me a follow there. Actually, every Monday I've started giving out promo codes. So if you don't have like an LGS store near you, or your LGS store is still in the process of getting back together, no worries. I've got you covered. I'm handing out promo codes every Monday when I draft. So be sure to give me a follow there. Anyways, so today, Monoblue Steal. Everything we want to do has to deal with stealing. It's a little goofy, and I've had to make some adjustments just to see if this deck could, still hold out till the mid to late game, because it's not till mid or late game that we're really stealing stuff. So let me show you what we are working with. So I've got Rune Crab here. So this helps with one of our cards, but this is kind of like an alternate win condition, perhaps, if we have the Rune Crabs out early. But this is more to trigger one of the cards that we're using. Negate, just in case we run into some problematic non-creature spells. I am playing Reject here, so this is currently the only counterspell that targets creatures for 2 mana. I'm pretty confident that Crimson Vow will, or Midnight Hunt. Crimson Vow's not coming out. Midnight Hunt might have another counterspell that's 2 mana for creatures, because let's just say I'm doing very well with mono green when I play Standard on Twitch on Tuesdays. But I'm gonna try it out. I know that they can pay the cost, but early game Reject should be able to kind of give us a little bit of time. Test of Talents. I think this card is great as a counterspell, because if you know that there's an instant sorcery that the opponent has multiple of that you don't want to see, you play Test of Talent. So I actually really like this. It doesn't hit Planeswalkers, but I think it's still a very good card. So Theme Skydiver is one of the steal cards here. I mean, we're probably not going to be too worried about artifacts, but I do like the fact it's flying, so it gives us a little bit of aggression maybe. Just playing a one of Wanty Malison. I was debating playing more, but I didn't want to I wanted to make sure the deck was still functioning the way it was. Good card. Can be aggressive by itself if we have like Runecrab turn 1, Wanty Malison turn 2. We can attack with the Wanty Malison for unblockable, get Venture triggers, so pretty good. Glassbow Mimic to copy anything that we like. Also comes in as a land tapped. Saw it coming for a counterspell. I know, guys, I'm playing counterspells in blue. Like, it's bizarre. It's a weird day. Don't worry, you have not entered an alternate dimension. I'm still me. Don't worry. I'm just trying things out. Just being me. You find the villain's lair. I like this as well because it gives you options. Now, keep in mind, you're not gaining any cards if you choose that mode, because you do have to discard too, but good in the late game or early game. 2 of the Desert Dooms, just to add a little bit of pressure if we feel like our thieving or mill strategy is not working. So if we're going to steal stuff, we got to put in the Mind Flayer. I love this guy. I mean, he's great in Limited. Not so good in Standard, just because, he's definitely vulnerable, but in a format where at least Bone Crusher Giants are no longer in Standard 2022, I think it'll be acceptable to play Mind Flayers, and who knows, maybe we'll get to steal a Goldspan Dragon. 2 Mordenkainen's. Good card in general. The dogs are great blockers, and his +2 for card selection is great, so no reason to not play him. Not casting him for the ult. Seagate Restoration, for a land or a draw spell. So Domination, you're all familiar with this. Probably ran into a couple rogue decks that used to play this, or maybe even still do. But good card in general. And so this is what gets Rune Crab for a cheaper cost. And then we got 19 Eastlands. So we'll see how this does. This deck was inspired by one of the deck lists that my mod on Twitch gave me. But if you have any suggestions, be sure to send it over in the comments or on Twitch, whatever floats your boat. So, well, this is an instant mulligan. We can't keep a 1-land hand, unfortunately. Opponent keeps their Alright, we can definitely keep this. I guess I'll get rid of the Wanting Malison. No, actually I like the Wanting Malison. Well, I guess I don't think we'll run into artifacts quite yet. Mono red, Gruul. What are we facing here? If it's mono red, we've bought ourselves. Ooh, is it spells? This ought to be interesting. So I'm gonna see if I can force them to use a counter spell or kill spell, because Wanting Malison is not a win condition for us by any means. So I'm happy with whatever happens, honestly. So it looks like it's is it dragons? So I may actually end up holding a counterspell here. I suspect that there is Prismari coming in my future. So I definitely want to reject here. I want to say no thank you. I reject your offer to play spell. Okay, in this case we'll do this. Ooh. Okay, so we can discard you because we're not on the mill plan, and we'll discard and negate. Yeah, that seems right. I'm gonna play the... Oh, you know what? I should have kept the Glassbowl Mimic because maybe I could have copied a Mind Flayer. That's fine with me. So opponent's playing really slow. I think he's trying to hold on to mana as well, but that's actually good for us because we're the ones playing counterspells. I really wish I didn't play the Glassbowl Mimic, but we still get the win. So we will 100% reject this. Kind of depends here. If it's a Goldspan Dragon, I may just flat out... Ooh, I can't counter this. But this is actually great. This is actually great. Maybe a Mind Flayer comes in real clutch here. We'll see how this goes. I mean, if he has a Dragon's Fire, then Mind Flayer does disappear. But I'm pretty happy with this outcome. Hopefully he doesn't remove it now. I'd really like to hold on to it. And then, no, he has a counter spell. Ah, so unfortunate. Or he has a kill spell. So unfortunate. Yeah. Ah! Maybe I should have waited for one more mana. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. This is not good. Oh man. I should have... I guess I could have taken 6 more damage, knowing that he probably had a kill spell. Oh man, it's really unfortunate, but we were so close. Yeah, definitely can't let that happen. Alright. So, what I should have done is taken another 6 damage and then hold on to Mind Flayer when I had the mana to cast. You saw it coming. So a bit of a mistake there. I felt like I was under pressure when in reality I had one more turn at least to survive. Again, this deck is going to be very tricky to pull off. I also made the mistake of playing the Glassbowl Mimic instead of holding it as a creature that could copy the Mind Flayer. Not that I don't know if it would have mattered in this case because he wasn't playing too many creatures, but it would have been cool to have. But we're going first. Okay, I am going to keep this. This does work. We can kind of get popping a little bit here. We can, and again, the Glassbowl Mimics do come as a land. It's interesting that my best hand out of the 2 options of the randomizer said that one land hand was the best. That's not necessarily good. Okay, well that worked out pretty well. Maybe we can get in another land. Oh, this is similar to my mono green deck. playing the Gnarled Professor, I think Gnarled Professor is a pretty good 4-drop. It's no Questing Beast, but it is a solid 4-drop. So unless we get something better from Midnight Hunt, Gnarled Professor is going to be a good addition to okay. So this works, sure. Now, if he does level up, I do end up taking 3, but that would be okay. Kind of depends. If we don't draw a land, I may be forced to put the Glasspool Mimic as a land, just to kind of make sure I have something that works, and to maybe potentially maximize the domination here, but we'll see. Old Growth Troll. Old Growth Troll is fine. I don't mind that. Okay, perfect. Okay, I guess we're on the mill plan here, which is fine. It's not necessarily what I foresaw, but I will take it nonetheless. Domination is now active. We've got a good chunk. Let's see. What do I want? I'm gonna actually scry here. Saw it coming. Do I like that? I don't think I do. So I have a domination which I can put on a trampler, which is nice. I think I actually want land, which is kind of weird, but you know. Gotta take what you can get. Okay. Yep, pack leader's bad. Alright. No blocks here. Yeah, I can't believe we're on the mill plan, but I will take it. It works. It's just not what I foresaw, so I will steal, pay 0. 1.0. Oh! I could have sworn I could... If X is 3 less, I can take this, no? Why am I not able to take him? Because he definitely has more. What if I pay 1? Why is this not for cheap? Huh. Interesting. I feel like I was supposed to pay 0, but... I'll create a goblin. Huh. I thought... what am I missing here? I thought... It costs 3 less to target a creature. Can X not be 0? Because this is 3 mana, he definitely has 8. This is so interesting. I don't know what I'm missing, but... Or if this is some sort of glitch. But the opponent doesn't like it. He doesn't like the fact that I've milled him, and I've stolen his best creature, so... Stealing for the win. I think the Wanty Malison wanna... Maybe you put in a little bit more. Again, it's to apply pressure, but really the Venture could be helpful. Because I did create the Goblin to pretty much use it as a chump blocker to buy myself a turn. Even if he did spend mana to pump up the Wolf or whatever was going to attack, he's spending mana to do that as opposed to... I'm going to keep this. Look, if the game doesn't give me a land, then I don't know. I'm really tired of mulliganing. I'll just put it that way. So it kind of worked out because now I get to double Rune Crab, play the Glasspool Mimic, hold up mana-ish. But that was going to be the plan anyway, so it actually works out pretty well. So the reason I'm not playing Hall of Storm Giants when maybe I could, I just personally, I don't think I will usually have enough mana to activate it. So, okay, so I'm playing against traditional Dimir control. That could be bad because Shadow's Verdict could blow me out, so I may always have to hold up 2 mana from now on. Sure, that's fine. Doesn't really... If I don't draw a land here, we do end up losing the game. So I kept the risky hand, but this game did decide that land was not going to be something I was going to consistently draw, so I'm okay with that personally, just because like I'm just tired of mulliganing all the time in Arena, but well, we'll see what we can do here. Yeah, so yeah, again, the game just decided, hey, you know what? You either need to mulligan or you're going to draw lands forever. And I just, well, I didn't really want to do that personally. This hand's not like crazy good though, so that is something to be said. Alright, so this game decided, hey, you're not going to draw any lands. Have fun losing. So, what can you do? Shuffler is fine. Yeah. I secretly knew deep down I was supposed to mulligan there, but I just really didn't want to feel that I was forced to play what Arena wanted to tell me to play. But at the end of the day, you are at the whims of variance and randomness, and more often than not, you're not going to top deck the lands that you want, even if you've drawn crazy amounts of non-land cards. I will keep this hand solely because Seagate Restoration. So this is what I mean by, like, I would love to see the second card, because who knows, maybe the second option was actually strictly better. But again, I'm kind of forced to play the game of Arena a little bit. Alright, so I am drawing lands, but who knows for how long. So I have 2 rejects. This doesn't seem very good against a mono blue control deck. So we'll find out if we're lasting any longer. Okay, I don't really mind flunk. This might be good though, because I'm probably gonna discard the reject most likely, I imagine. Interesting. My hand is very interesting. Nothing we need to do here, I suppose. I'm gonna do this again. You find a Villain's Lair is pretty solid. Nope. It doesn't look like I'm... Doesn't look like he's playing creatures, so... I would love to slam the Desert Doom, but I get the feeling that he has a counterspell of some sort. Is it worth it? I'm gonna say no for now, because I can cast You Find a Villain's Lair again if need be. Even if I don't play anything I particularly want to play. This is interesting. We're just kind of at a standstill. Unfortunately, You Find a Villain's Lair does not do pure card draw, so... I think I can play Desert Doom now. Does have Ward. It's not a bad card. Oh, I guess I could have waited for him to pay the Ward. Doesn't he need to pay the Ward before the flunk resolves? I guess not. Ward is such an interesting keyword. Wow, he had another flunk. The amount of flunks he had. Well, if he plays a Planeswalker, I'm dead. I'm sure he knows what this is. I'm surprised he hasn't been hitting me with the giant land. Maybe he forgot, but I'm okay with that. Only had 2 of these? Oh my gosh, he had another... He drew all 4 flunks, holy moly. What a G. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm dead? So, against control matchups, not very good. I'll counter this. I'm just trying to make him use as many spells as possible. I'm not sure how much longer we can do this for, though. Yeah, he would have been winning a long time ago had he just been smacking me with the giant, but as a control player, I understand why he's a little hesitant. But I'm pretty sure he has this, just because he's done a good job removing all his stuff. I don't know what that is. Oh, probably saw it coming. I will probably scoop after this. This is really not a good matchup for me. I'll just scoop. It's not a good matchup for me personally, and I'm not playing the giant. Maybe I should now, seeing how games could potentially go. All I gotta say is we have done the thing of stealing, even if we didn't keep it around, but we did do the thing, so we know this deck works to some degree. And we could always go for the middle plan. Yeah, we keep this. Finally, a hand I can keep for once. Would like to draw a land for the Glassbowl Mimic. But it may not be in the fate of the cards. Alright, traditional mono green player like myself. See how this goes. Oh, he's playing very similar to Haidu, minus the Blizzard Brawl, but that's fine with me. Draw land? Yes. Alright, mill plan active. Got rid of a few good cards, I'll take it. This is the bad rune crab because it doesn't turn into the cool version. No attacks there. 2 null professors. He's playing pretty much the same way I do. He just doesn't play hexproof. Oh, the growth troll! We're gonna take a little bit of a beating here, but that's fine. Alright, this is kind of like Deja Vu. I may even play You Find a Villain's Lair to look for the 5th land so I can steal the Old Growth Troll. I'm not even sure how good Mind Flayer is in this situation, knowing he plays Blizzard Brawl, but... oh, I see what's happening here. Do I want to counter this? Yes? Yes. I'll counter it. It's okay. I'm gonna take a little bit of a beating, but We draw a land. How many Blizzard Brawls have we gotten rid of now? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so he has one more somewhere. No, I think that's it. 1, 2. Oh, he did have his fourth one. Okay, opponent got very lucky. But I'm okay with that because I would have lost 2 things in response, so I'm totally okay with this. I feel like this is still the right thing to do. Ow, 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 though. Come on, deck. It's a land, but not quite what I meant. But it works, I suppose. It's not quite what I meant, deck, but... unfortunate. Wow, so we got all 4 Blizzard Brawls, and he still managed to... Well, we milled 2, and then he had the remaining 2 in hand. So that was really unfortunate. That's just super unfortunate. But I feel confident. I think he's probably out of damage spells now. So we can take a beating once again, and then we can play the Mind Flayer, steal his Old Growth Troll, survive for it a little bit. So even if we don't draw lands, so we're either going to draw something relevant that we want to keep in the future, or we mill and play the Mind Flayer. So I am going to play the Mind Flayer over the Mordekainen, because Mordekainen doesn't do a whole lot in this scenario, because I don't have a lot of cards to work with. Probably has some sort of spell. I'm okay with him using it now. I'm always on the philosophy of, if they have a removal spell, get them to use it as quickly as possible, because in the later game when things are getting close... Okay. It's technically not a legal card, but I guess I'll take it from you. Yeah, I've had a discussion with this on Twitch. I don't think... At a certain point, I think you should not be allowed to play only arena legal cards. It's good for like new players coming in. You want to give them some sort of advantage, especially if they go into standard where like... Well, he just gave me his best card. And again, I feel like that is rightly deserved because that's not technically legal in standard. I know it's arena legal, but you just gave me one of the best cards in your deck. And you deserve to get punished. He looked at Mind Flayer and went, oh god. So we did the steals. We did the steals. We won against mono green more than anything. That was kind of weird, and that makes me very nervous because I'm a mono green player. Oh boy. What does this mean? But hopefully you guys enjoyed some goofy stuff, interactions. Yeah, okay, again, this was inspired by one of my mods on Twitch, so be sure to give me a follow there. If you're still here, it means you enjoyed the video, so subscribe, like, thumbs up, all that good stuff. Right now, up top, YouTube is showing a video for my most recent upload, and right below that is a video that YouTube thinks you specifically like, probably a deck you haven't seen me play before, so go ahead, check those videos out, explore the channel. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you for the next Nerd Fill.